Hey everybody, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. And for those of you who may be new, hi, my name is Bobbi. Nice to meet you. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. So if you are new, I highly suggest that you come over here and hit the subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? It's for free, you know? And we have a good time here. This might not be the best video to say that we have a good time, but we do have a good time. But let's go ahead and get into these cute beachy waves tutorial slash chit chat. Get ready with me and see what's going on in my life. Okay guys, so basically I wanted to do like a sit down and chat, kind of like a life update, more or less. Let's turn the lights down a little bit lower here, if you will. That's better because that's not even necessary right here. You guys are going to be seeing what I'm doing face to face. Okay, I'm playing music. Right now what's playing is Camila Cabello, This Love. So I'm not trying to get a copyright strike. So if you like songs like that, I have like a little playlist or whatever. If you guys ever want to know what it is, I can like link it on one of the videos or something. But we are going to do today, while I'm talking to you guys kind of on a life update-esque kind of situation, like I'm going to wear my hair curly for the next couple days, so I'm gonna do what some people might call setting it. So it's gonna be set in place, you know, for the next couple days. My hair is not fully wet. It's maybe 50 to maybe like 60% wet right now. So right now I have Tresemme's Extra Firm Control Mousse, which I like this stuff, and this giant bottle lasts me forever, honestly. And then I have the Aussie Miracle Curls, what is it? The Frizz Taming Cream. This stuff is really good, and I actually use the Aussie brand Moist of the conditioner and the shampoo. That's what it's called, shampoo. So and in case if I need it, I have a water bottle. In case if I need it, I have a detangling brush. I also have some rubber bands that are open on this end. And I'm going to be having my rat tail comb just because I'm going to need it. Because I don't know about you guys, but I like a straight part anyhow. So let's talk about my hair situation. I've been trying to lighten my hair because, well, quite frankly, I think I look too much like my mother whenever my hair is black. So, it's not for me to look like my mom, to be honest. And yeah, no me gusta. So I've been putting sun in my hair, and it has fried it. It's made it a lot lighter, but it's also fried it. Like, I was trying to find maybe an alternative version to lightening it chemically, but also I guess that's kind of a natural chemical whatever. So basically, you guys, like, I'm sorry. I feel like I haven't been giving my all, you know what I'm saying, to this channel, to you guys. And you guys watch my videos and you like me as a person, you know, which says a lot because there's a decent amount of people in the world who don't like me, you know. But anyways, that being said, I've been kind of going through it for a few months just for reference, I'm using this amount. So basically, let me address some things. To be honest, I was having like family problems. Let's call it family problems. So I was having like family problems and I just needed space. I felt like, you know, I had to give up some sort of social media. So I deactivated my Facebook for a while, kind of literally just focused on Instagram and YouTube. I don't have a Twitter. So like there was nothing else. Every once in a while I post like pictures or something on my Snap of like my dog or something, because I don't really have to be that present for a dog photo, to be honest. Or selfie, you know, selfies. However, I was already in kind of like a mood. I was already kind of like blah about life, and I was having these family problems, and then it turned into like basically, let's say, full like situational, at least depression for me, because in June my dad died, and it was very, very unexpected, and it fucked with me. You know, it's still fucking with me because it's only September. It's been like barely a whole month. So family problems don't go away even though somebody has died or whatever. That doesn't go away. And then my car needed to go into the shop, and that was like another added stressor. And then I started a new job, and it's been a hell of a fucking couple of months. And honestly, normally I find like the artistry of makeup like to be really soothing to me, like perfecting like a blend or doing a really sharp wing, you know, stuff like that. It normally, it's like, okay, you know, I can kind of chill, like blah blah blah. It's, you know, just a little bit of problems, and you know what, it kind of gives me time to think too, to be honest. Or even just having enough time to, you know, thoroughly straighten my hair. Like that's enough time for me to think about problems sometimes and like try and find a solution, get through whatever bad mood I'm in maybe, you know, stuff like that. But like makeup has not been helping a bitch out recently. I'm so sorry if you're a small child. Like this video is not for small children at all. But honestly, work really wasn't helping. It was giving me something different to focus on, but it was giving me something different to focus on that was more anger-ish than like sadness. And that's because like there's somebody who I work with who has thinly veiled racism that she like puts forth into the world. She's one of those people that has like a token black friend or something like that, that is like, oh well, I'm cool with all black people because I got this one black friend, or I go to this place that I prefer because you know, black people like it, so this and that. And I'm not racist, but on God, you guys, this oh bitch said that you know, the whole situation where that out of town dude went to a protest with a giant fucking gun, I don't even know what kind of gun it was, and then shot innocent protesters because the protesters were the vandalizers and the people rioting and stuff like that. And we like, she was like, oh, I would understand because they're he's just trying to protect the area that he lives in. hold on, bitch, you don't even have the whole fucking story. And like, so I have to deal with stuff like that at work. And just ignorant people in general. You know, people like to act crazy when they get a service. Anyways, so there's that. And then on top of my father dying, and then my car, my baby. You guys, my car is my baby. I love her like a child. That's really what's been going on in my life. Like, and so I'm gonna be really honest with you guys. Like, I have been struggle busing to even like find motivation to make some fucking content for you guys. And I don't want to take a break because I don't want to give my mind that time to like sit. Like, I need something to do. Okay, so basically I'm doing like a little piece of a braid, and this is like not in any particular order. I'm just like braiding it so they will have the braid pattern. So, but I sleep either on my back or on my side, but kind of on my arm. So the way I'm braiding it, it's not going to impede my sleep, but it's not a good braid. It's not for artistry. I wouldn't wear this out. Okay. It's definitely not like gonna be a perfect French piggy tail. None of that. So don't expect it. Okay. Like, I'm not a good braider. Okay. But here we go. But yeah, I don't know. I've been going through it without trying to look, feel, and act like I'm going through it. And denial is a hell of a drug. And it's not just a river in Africa. You know what I'm saying? Like, denial is real. And I'm trying my best to do that, just because like, if I stop too much, it like creeps in. And like, I'm pretty sure people who know me in person know that this is the third death in 3 years that I have had in my life of somebody who I love, and the second highly unexpected one. And at least when my pawpaw was sick last year, you know, he'd been sick for years, and he was, you know, battling something that was gonna take him. You know, like we all knew he was over 80 years old. He's had a good life, really. He had tons of people who loved him, all of that. But when my best friend and my brother died, he was the first one. It was extremely unexpected. Like, literally, I talked to him the day before, and he called me in the middle of the night, and I had, like, for the longest time, one of those moments, like, what if I would have answered? Like, could I have saved him or whatever? And I tried to, like, I go back and forth from being angry with him and not being angry with him, and here it is, like, 3 years later, and I'm like, I still really fucking miss my best friend, you know? Like, I call him twin because we were like always going through the same stuff in life, basically. So we're like life twins, and he's my brother from a different mother, you know? Like, we grew up together, you know? It was 10 plus years of friendship. You know what I'm saying? And my pawpaw is my pawpaw, and my father, like, I'm a huge daddy's girl. So, like, I just, like, you don't, like, in those 3 times, in the past 3 years, those were the first times that death had ever touched my life. And I realized that, like, to be almost to my 30s for the first time for death to have touched my life at all is kind of, you know, unique. Sometimes people go to their 40s until their parents die or something like that, or their grandparents, you know. Like, I was lucky to have my grandfather for as long as I did, considering especially how sick he was. But you know, I don't know, I felt like I should explain to you guys and tell you, like, I'm trying to get through this, not just for like you guys, you know, like putting up videos. I do that because I love it, and there's been a little bit of change in my demeanor, and I'm not as peppy maybe, or you're getting more voiceovers and more videos that are less makeup centric, mostly because I'm not like very, what would be a good word for it, excitable. I'm just not. Like today I had one of the worst days that I've had in a while, and there was this little kid, this little rich entitled kid, and I know he's rich because of the address that we have on file for them, and because of the area that after I was talking to his dad, he lives in. And I was just like, why are you trying to be rude and rush your dad? Like, he probably, if you're in college, you have anything, like, you probably have that because of him. And like, it just seems so fucking rude and like unappreciative. It just seemed so unappreciative. But yeah, that kid was being a douche. So fuck that kid. Like, he just is such an entitled little prick. Like, ew, stop. Like, that's not cute. Don't do that to your parents. And that's the last time. Like, there's been at least 3 instances where I have like seen this week that people are just like so fucking rude and so unappreciative to their families. And I feel like if you take away anything from this video, don't let it be the stupid curls that I'm putting in my hair that I have to wait until overnight for this to dry or whatever. Take away that you need to appreciate your family more, because for the simple fact that like you don't know when anybody's last time is in which you're gonna speak with them or talk to them. So I personally, my takeaway from this whole thing, like, that's not the first time. Like, I realize now that like everybody's life is extremely fleeting, and that we need to live our lives more so with no regret and loving like as much as you can. And when I'm back to my normal self, I plan on doing fully that. Like, I'm not gonna be living with any regrets. If I want to do something, I'm gonna do it, because I might not get that chance or anything like that. So I feel like everybody, especially people who like have an actually good life, they need to appreciate it. Like, there's people, fuck the whole world. There's people in the United States, there's people in the city that I live in, stuff like that, who live without water. There are kids who go without food, like, and these are problems that happen in America. And I know that because I used to know people like that. I used to like not have everything. Trust me, like this, the way my life is right now is a complete and total 180 from the way my life used to be. So I know how bad it can get, and just appreciate the things that you have, the people in your life who care about you. Appreciate them and appreciate the shit you have, and give back to your community when you can. I will be back in the morning to show you how I like kind of zhuzh out the curls of this. So when I wake up, this should be completely dry. Hopefully it's not too humid upstairs. Let me put these damn pigtails down. I swear. Sorry guys. I have a really fucked up way of dealing with grief in bad situations. I kind of make a joke out of most of it because what else can you do? But I will see you guys in the morning after I'm done getting ready for work and stuff. Okay guys, so I'm back. It's the next day, and before I go ahead and take out my little piggy tails, I just wanted to kind of tell you guys. So basically what I just said is an explanation of you know, why I've been so like lackluster recently. And I can't really put a time limit on which it would be, you know, I would be all better, you know, and however, I don't need condolences, sympathy, or anything like that. I actually have a decent support system all the time. But I do appreciate, if anybody's concerned, I really do appreciate that. Now let's talk about some stuff that's not so depressing, you know what I'm saying? Really quickly, if you guys like can see, this is the makeup look that I'm just gonna be wearing for the day. I'm pretty sure you guys can see like the pops of like purple in there, and that's my LA Girl Shockwave eyeliner with a little bit of Therapy Sesh from the Jaclyn Hill palette. Like literally I have two colors on my eyes right now. So I have Love Handles, which is this like warm like nudish brown right here. It's kind of orangey. And then I have this purple right here, and I just like smoked that out on my lower lash line and then just like blended that out into nothing on my upper lid, and then slapped some mascara on and called it a day. And this look came from another awesome YouTuber. Her name is Weezas, and she has a video on which she did for her look, and I was like, oh, that's so pretty. So I did it because I'm nothing but a copycat child. I've told y'all this. So I had rubber bands at the end of my hair, and my hair up here, kind of right here, is a little damp, but that'll be fine. So basically I'm just gonna take out my braid. Okay, so now that this is all done, you see how it has like more of a structured bend to it. My hair is basically wavy like this, but it doesn't have as structured of a bend to it, and that's kind of more so what I was looking for. So now really quickly I'm going to take Tresemme's Keratin Smooth. It's a 5-in-1 serum. It has anti-frizz, detangles, a silky shine, a soft feel, and tames flyaways. These are its claims, and it 100% delivers on every single one of those claims. Let me tell you, this is a good serum, and it is probably like, from what I can remember, like $7 maybe at Walmart. So yeah, Tresemme. I'm probably gonna take about 2 pumps of that because it has the little squishy, like squirty thing. And I'm gonna take 2 pumps of that, and I'm just gonna put it in my hands and then put it all the way down towards the ends of my hair, from mid shaft to the ends, because those are the sections of my hair that's gonna get frizziest. It's gonna get the most flung around, you know what I'm saying? So for sure. And then just on the top, because I have been sleeping, I'm gonna kind of smooth out the top with the serum, and you can see now that there's like barely any frizzies, which is awesome. So now I'm just gonna kind of zhuzh it back up so I look like I have more volume to my hair. And then put some in the back. It was all just right here. Okay, so basically this is how my hair is going to look. It's kind of like a wet look. It's going to fluff out just a little bit, but you know what, I'm fine with that because it's gonna be cute still. So this is the finished look. Pull out my comment shout outs. This comment shout out goes for Trish Lee, Carol Beauty, another one, and like a shout out for weezas for this makeup look. Thanks, girl, for the inspo for this. And the last and final shout out goes to like somebody who has been supporting me, shares my videos, watches every single one of my videos. If he has a girlfriend that's like, you know, into makeup or whatever, he's like, oh, you should watch my sister. It's my baby brother, Spency. Well, his name is Spencer, guys, but since he was little, I've been calling him Spency, and it's not gonna stop anytime soon. But thank you, Spencer, so much for sharing my videos all the time and for always supporting me, telling me to keep at it, even though like I'm getting like frustrated, you know, with, you know, how things are going with the channel or whatever. And because he's just the best little brother, you guys. Like, he's not a little asshole. He used to get into my makeup and like tear shit up when I was little, but other than that, and you know, maybe he might have peed on me once when I was changing his diaper, but because there's a 14-year age gap, okay? Like, I'm old and he's like a teenager right now. But thank you so much, little brother. I love you more than you know. And that's it for my video. Thank you guys so much for staying all the way to the end. The like maybe 2 of you that did. Thank you so much. See you next time.